Show Dibs 441 Marshall's peace, love, and all that goodness. Eat the thumbs. How y'all living? Yeah, we out here in traffic. So it's retrograde season. We looking at Mercury and Venus. Mercury and Venus are personal planets, and the energy is going to affect our personal day-to-day interactions. Mercury is a psychological aspect, it affects psychological aspects to our mind frame, mindset, and our perspective. We are affected in Venus retrograde with the ways that we look at ourselves, ways that we look at others, ways that we desire others, ways that we desire other things, etc., etc. And communication is not the only thing affected. You have traffic, you have accidents, different scenarios of technological things failing. The email didn't get sent. You left out a letter in that text message, and now the message means something totally different. So communications and the way that things travel, the way that things connect and network, which is the roads, they're networking sources to get you to and from your locations of work and home and etc. So you want to be mindful and you want to be careful of the way that you network and the way that you desire things at this moment. You don't want to overindulge in things, and you don't want to over exaggerate. If something is out of harmony, it may need some looking into. Things that come up in these next month and a half, these things will need your attention in aspect of maybe you need to speak on something, maybe you need to talk about something, maybe you need to get into a networking system where the people that you are around are helpful to your future and they provide some type of intel or information that can help you access that universal network. All this would be mercurial energy, Gemini and Virgo. Venus, Venusian, you're looking at Taurus, Libra, and Pisces, and these energies have to be reevaluated. And the exaltation of Venus is Pisces, and Pisces we are currently experiencing a heavy flow of, with multitude of planetary energies in that aspect. But we are looking at endings, and Venus in retrograde can bring awareness to ending, something that we may need to put away, something that we used to love and used to keep near and dear to our hearts, but at this moment we just don't really find use for it in our growth and development here on school Earth, planet Kai, Tiamat. These ideals, they change as you grow. So you may be a younger child and you love Power Rangers and doll babies. As a teenager, you may love, clothes and sunshades and mascara, whatever. And it changes as you get older. That's because you go through cycles of evolution. And you rarely find revolution, because that means you're revolving. So side note, when people speak about having a revolution, especially famous people, be leery of what they're talking about. Either they're propagating a program or they're just too ignorant to know that revolution means to revolve into the same space. So we're looking for evolution. I'm an evolutionary. You feel me? That's how we roll. But this retrograde is asking us to maintain low tones because both of these are in retrograde in Aries. Arian energy is very aggressive. Arian energy will say anything. A lot of times Arian energy would like to say anything before they even think about it. So Mercury retrograde in Aries is asking you to think before you even speak. You feel me? Venus Aries retrograde is asking you to think, to recognize, to evaluate the value of what it is that you desire, or evaluate the value that you even have on your own self. You follow what I'm saying? That's what these retrogrades and these two planets are doing. Now, these two planets are in conjunction, and they're retrograding into the same location. How rare is that? This is very important because Mercury and Venus come together in a spiritual evolution. The throat chakra can be tied into that pineal, and it's really more so that solar plexus, because you're dealing with exalted Pisces and solar plexus. But regardless, it's a spiritual connection and talk. The pineal and the solar plexus are both energetic areas of the body where you receive information. You know what I mean? So there's room for spiritual evolution and for your avatar to access or acquiesce a new level of understanding. So like I said, y'all be careful on these streets. Don't freak out and don't blame everything on Mercury retrograde also. But things will happen to get your attention so that you can focus in on whatever it is that you need to focus in on. Find out where Mercury is in your planetary alignment, your natal chart. Find out where Venus is in your natal chart. You know what I mean? Mine's is actually pretty close to each other. They're almost conjuncting. But anyway, y'all be safe, be love. Come on.